Hello, everyone. Hello. Hey, guys. Welcome to the weekly live with me, Kelly McHugh. I'm the founder of Digital Yoga Academy, and I'm here today to talk about online yoga courses and why teaching yoga online is an incredible and feasible business model for yoga teachers. Okay, this is what I'm talking about today. So as you start to join on Facebook and on Instagram, please say hello. Let me know where you are joining from, and we'll get started in a moment. I hope everybody's doing really well. I'm really happy to be back here after a little holiday and a digital detox, but I'm back on your screens and sharing business strategies for yoga teachers, yoga business strategies to help you to create incredible businesses, grow your communities. So hello, Renetta, how are you? Hey guys, so we've got Amanda's just joined as well. So as you start to join, guys, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. We're talking about online courses today. We're talking about teaching yoga online. So if any of you here teach yoga online already and you have any experiences with teaching online and you've created courses, then let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what your experience is so far. So we have Linda has joined. We've got who else have we got? We've got Amanda's there. Oh, hello. We've got Laura. Hey, guys. Alexandra. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining from Australia, from Italy. I love this. I love how we're so international. We're so global. Absolutely global. So well done for joining. Well done for showing up. And we've got Alessandra as well. Hey, guys. So thank you, thank you. So here on Instagram, we've got Rena Ren, is that right? She says she does. She has an online course and she's from Arkansas in the US, and she has a prenatal online yoga and social media for yoga teachers. Incredible, absolutely incredible. What is your experience? Tell us. Okay, amazing. Amanda says she has a beta course, which she's running at the moment, and it includes some pre-recorded yoga. Fantastic. Well done, guys. So I know that this is something that you guys want to do, right? I know you've been telling me for a while, and those of you that were in the Yogipreneur business immersion with me last month, lots and lots of you were telling me how you want to teach yoga online. So over the coming weeks, I'm going to be sharing lots of resources, and doing my lives are all going to be focused on teaching online. I'll be sharing with you what I know and what I love. I'm really passionate about this. So let's begin. So really, I mean, it's obvious to see that, you know, you just have to go into your Instagram feed, and it's not just me telling you how incredible online courses are. There's lots of other people telling you this as well. And the world is kind of going crazy at the moment for online learning, right? And rightly so. Let me tell you about the industry itself. So the industry of online learning, so online education, courses, online programs, online coaching, is a $355 million a day industry, and this is expected to triple in the next 5 years. So it's not going anywhere. So as yoga teachers, you have a great opportunity to get into this industry right now whilst it's in its real growth stage. Yeah. And there are course creators launching courses in almost every single topic you can imagine, right? Learning to knit, jam making, calligraphy, coding, decluttering your home, filmmaking, how to write and publish a book, all of the possible topics that would come under business, health, fitness, computers, technology, arts and crafts, and so much more. Okay, so if you want to learn something online, promise you that there is a course creator out there who has created a course for you. So if you're thinking that people don't want to learn yoga, or they don't want to take a course to learn yoga online because they can find it on YouTube, think again, guys. Change your mindset around that, okay? Because it is totally possible to teach yoga online and to create and share courses that people will enroll and become your student in, okay? And there's no better way to make a bigger impact with your message, with your unique message, than to share it online and reach students all over the globe. Okay, it's exactly what I'm doing with you guys now, right? I'm doing this right now. You're from Australia, Europe, America. You can reach a global community. And you know, we'll talk about it a bit more in a moment, but you know, you guys are yoga teachers, but there's far more people out there who could be involved in yoga. So if you think about the community that I've built over the last couple of years, there's no reason why you can't do that and some, right? Okay, so teaching yoga online really is life-changing. It's life-changing for your students and it's life-changing for you. And I will come on to that in a moment when I start to talk about you know, I've got 5 reasons why teaching yoga online is an incredible and feasible business model for yoga teachers. I'm going to talk you through those five reasons today, but bear with me one sec. There we go. You might be thinking, not sure if it's right for me. Not sure if teaching yoga online is right for me. So if that's you, I want you to grab a pen and paper right now. I've got some questions for you. And it's a little quiz. So you just need to write down yes or no. Okay, so the first one. I would love to have more free time and flexibility with when and how much I work and be able to travel when I want. Yes or no? Number 2, I would love more financial freedom and to make an extra income that doesn't require me to trade my time for money. Yes or no? I would love to share my knowledge with students around the world, even if I'm not sure how to do that yet. Yes or no? And I would love to wake up every day feeling passionate and excited about the work that I'm doing and knowing that I can be well compensated for just being me. So what did we get, guys? Tell me in the comments. Did we get any yeses? Did we get any yeses there? Tell me in the comments if you got any yeses. Whilst I have some water. And if you're just joining, do say hello. Let me know where you're watching from if you're just tuning in now. We are doing a 3-way here. We're live on Instagram. We're live in the Digital Yoga Academy Facebook group. So lots more of you are joining there. And we're live on the Facebook page as well. So let me know. So Alessandra says 4 solid yeses. Exactly. So if you answered yes to any of those questions, then an online yoga course is the answer, right? But let me just reassure you on a few things, because I'm sure you've got lots of other questions going on in your mind right now. It is okay if you don't have an online course topic chosen yet. Okay, it's okay if you don't know what your topic is going to be, because it's not just going to be a course on yoga. It has to be a specific thing for a specific type of student, and you'll hear me talking about that all the time when I talk about your ideal student. Yeah, we've got lots of yeses coming in. Exactly, lots of yeses. And it's okay if you don't have a topic yet, because I'll help you figure that out. And it's okay if you don't feel like the expert yet, okay? Because over the coming weeks, I'm going to help you to overcome that imposter syndrome. And it's okay if you only have a small audience, okay? Because I'll share my strategies with you for growing your audience. And I do. This is what I do week in, week out. So it's okay if you're feeling all of this, and also if you're feeling a bit fearful, right? Because you're going to feel the fear around this. It's something new. And, you know, when we're doing something new, we're learning something new, fear comes up. So that's okay. Feeling fear is normal, but staying stuck in fear is ultimately a choice, guys, okay? So to not move forward because we're fearful of something is a decision that you make, and you can also make the decision to move forward, okay? It's two decisions there. So over the coming weeks, I'm going to be sharing with you some strategies and resources to support you in taking the leap from fear to feeling passionate and excited about creating an online yoga course. This is what I'm utterly passionate about, and it's the business model that I've used to build a 6-figure online business in the last year with program launches of over $50,000 using the same strategies that I'm going to be sharing with you over the coming weeks, okay? It's also the business model that Ali from the Journey Junkie uses. You might have heard me talk about her before. I have an interview with her on my website, which I will share in the comments on Facebook, so you guys can go and check that out. But she uses this business model in her business, and for her, that's resulted in multiple program launches, course launches of over $70,000. Okay, it's also a business model that over 60 yoga teachers in this community have learned how to implement in their businesses in my 6-month program, which is called the Profitable Yoga Teacher, which launches at the end, towards the end of this year, relaunches. And they are now creating and launching their online yoga courses, programs, and membership sites. One of those teachers is Bridget Palace, lovely Bridget, who has 4 times her income since she's been on the program. Okay, so, but if this success with teaching yoga online, if those stories, if it still kind of feels unachievable to you, because let's face it, it probably does, because you don't know how to get started. You don't know where to start with this yet, and that's okay. The fact that you guys are watching this right now means you're getting started, right? It means you're getting started. So let me tell you something. If you, and you can write these numbers down because they're pretty incredible. If you had an online yoga course, and let's say it's a 3-month program with all the bells and whistles, so you're going to be supporting your students along the journey in that 3 months. Let's say that program, that course, cost $300 for someone to enroll, to get the transformation, that they want. And let's say that you have an income goal of $5,000. Any guesses, guys, to how many people you need to enroll on your course? So this is where the mathematicians will raise their hands. But any guesses? Excuse me. Your income goal is $5,000 and you have a course that costs $300. The answer is 17. The answer is 17, okay? That is 17 people in the whole wide world that you would need to enroll on your course for you to make an extra $5,000 in your business. How does that sound to you? How does that sound? I think that sounds pretty incredible. And the great thing, this is what makes it even more incredible, is the great thing is that those 17 people are already in your community, okay? In fact, they'd be on your email list. Because if you're going through this process of creating and launching a course, those people would be on your email list. They would already be in your community. And to convert those 17 people, you'd only need an email list of 842 email addresses. It's not that many. It's not that many email addresses. So I'll say those things again. 842 email addresses would give you 17 people in the whole wide world who would need to enroll on your online yoga course that would cost $300 for you to make $5,000. Mackenzie says, let's do it. Exactly. This is why I'm always raving about this, guys, okay? Because, and I'll get onto it in a moment, because it's not all about the money, right? But the great thing about taking your business online and having an online yoga course that people can enroll on is that there's actually a magical formula that you can use to predict how many people are going to enroll in your course. And I promise you, I use this formula in my business, and it turns out the same over and over again, okay? So if you compare those numbers now to where you are right now in your, compare it to the studio model. So some of you will be teaching in a studio, okay? And if I use the example of a teacher here in London, just to make £30,000 a year, you'd need to be teaching 20 classes in a studio. So that's £30 a class a week, every week of the year, okay? So that's a lot of yoga classes, and that's, as we know, is when we end up feeling burnt out. It's not sustainable. That business model is not sustainable. I'm just going to take a look at the comments. Let's have a look. Yeah, so Laura says, interesting to see numbers broken down, makes it realistic. It does make it realistic, doesn't it? Because all of you could get 842 people on your email list, for sure. I have full power in you guys for doing that, because you definitely can do that. You definitely have the power to do that. Hey, hello. Oh, hey guys, just reading some of your comments coming in now. So, you know, it's really clear to see how teaching yoga online for you as a yoga teacher can be really life-changing, okay? It can be really life-changing in terms of the financial freedom and freeing up your time so you don't have to be teaching 20 yoga classes in a studio. It's really clear to see how that can be life-changing for you, okay? It allows you to really build a profitable yoga business, which ultimately means that it's sustainable for you. It's sustainable in the long term, and you can continue to teach yoga without feeling burnt out or without the need to, you know, have another job to pay the bills. And I know that many of you are in that situation. And making money from yoga is not a bad thing, okay? It really allows you to continue to help other people and to continue to share your message and to continue to do what you love, which of course is teaching yoga. So never see making money. And there are yoga teachers out there, and there's schools of thought out there where, you know, that money is a bad thing, but it's not. It's allowing you to share and to help people. And ultimately, you know, that's what this is about. It's about making impact. So online courses can definitely enable you to have more financial freedom. So that's really number one out of the 5 that I'm sharing you today. Number one, the first reason for, you know, as to why teaching yoga online is an incredible and feasible business model for yoga teachers. But I know that one of the main reasons why you teach yoga is to make an impact in the lives of your students. So let's take a look now at how, you know, how yoga courses, online courses, can also be life-changing for your students. Well, there are billions of people in the world, and many of these people are yet to discover yoga. Many of the people in the world do not live close to a yoga studio. Not everyone has a yoga studio on their street corner, but many people do have access to the internet. And those who are looking for a transformation, okay, whether it's less anxiety or whatever it might be, whatever transformation that they're looking, remember I said a specific need, a specific type of student with a specific need, those people that are looking for that are seeking it out online. So you really have an incredible opportunity as a yoga teacher to reach people around the world with your message and with your program or course that will lead people to the transformation that they are looking for. And we all have these amazing tools and platforms at our fingertips, don't we? Facebook, Instagram, the internet, all of these things that really enable us to reach people all over the world. And, you know, by teaching yoga online, you have the opportunity to attract new people on a global scale into your business, which means you can help more people on a global scale and make more impact. So that's really reason number 2. It's reaching more people, it's helping more people, and it's making more impact. So tell me in the comments, like, do you like the sound of that? Do we like the sound of that? Making more impact on a global scale. Making impact. Tell me if you like that. do. You know, for me personally, to be able to make impact in the lives of yoga teachers so that you can then go on to create even more impact, you know, that is one of my key drivers to everything that I do in my business. Okay, so making impact is a really big thing. It really is. Hey guys, as you're joining, I can see more people joining on Instagram. Hey Manny, hey Tanya. And so that's it. So that's another reason why it's really incredible to add this into your business. And another related reason, okay, so reason number 3, why teaching online is incredible, is because your students can get really quick results. Yeah, they can get results pretty quickly when they follow a proven system. Okay, so this isn't about just, you know, watching and following a class on YouTube. You don't get a proven system from following and watching a class on YouTube. For your students, this is about them enrolling in a course that leads them to a specific outcome or a transformation. Okay, so your job as the course creator is to pull together the content in a way that takes your students through a process and your proven system towards their desired outcome. Does that make sense, guys? Tell me in the comments even if that is making sense. So this is where it's really important, isn't it, for you to understand who your ideal student is. I know I talk about this all the time. It's like a broken record, but it's so true. Everything that you create in your business, your offering, needs to be based on the needs and wants of your ideal student. It's as simple as that. It always comes back to that, okay? So it's the same with online courses. You need to know, you know, what do your students, your ideal and potential students, what do they want to learn from you in an online course that's really going to help them with their yoga journey? Yeah. So that's number 3, and it brings us into reason number 4, and that is that you can build your online course, you can create the content, and then once you've got it, you can sell it over and over and over again. Okay. So your course actually becomes an asset, a really valuable asset in your business, and you only have to create it once, and then you can launch it. You can have multiple launches throughout the year to get people to enroll and sign up on your course. And of course you will make tweaks and you will make updates to the content, but that could just be once a year that you make those updates. So what this means is that you really do the hard work up front. And I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to lie here, guys. It is hard work. You know, you've got to be prepared for this because there's a lot that goes into it. But once you've done that, you know, I'm not going to say it's something that it's not, because you have to be really committed to the process. But once you've done it and you've done all that hard work, you know, then you can focus on launching and building your online student community. Yeah. So lastly, reason number 5 why teaching yoga online is such a great business model for yoga teachers is that having an online course allows you to gain credibility and become an expert within your community. And this ultimately means that your niche, your ideal students that you've identified in your niche, will want to work with you. Okay, so let's say if you've created a course on yoga anatomy for yoga teachers because you're a big anatomy geek and you love to share your knowledge with other yoga teachers, and you focus on this in all of the content that you create and share online, whether that's YouTube, Instagram, wherever it might be, on your website, you will become the go-to for yoga teachers to learn more about anatomy. And especially for those people who connect with you and your personality and your style of teaching. And of course, there will be other, you know, anatomy teachers out there. But remember what I said earlier on, you know, there's enough people in the world to go around, okay? Whether that's, you know, beginners to a yoga practice, or whether it's yoga teachers who know more about business or who want to learn more about anatomy. And there's value in you specifically you presenting your topic in your way and in your style. Okay, so never feel like someone else has done this topic before. You can bring you into the mix. Okay, and that's why people ultimately are going to enroll in your course, is because it's you that's delivering it. So, you know, I want you to really get from today is that you can do this. This is something that you can do too, okay? And earlier on, I mentioned Ali from the Journey Junkie, and she made $70,000 from just one of her course launches using this tried and tested method, the tried and tested method that I teach in the Profitable Yoga Teacher program. And she spent 4 years building her online business and community. And I'm guessing that you guys all want to teach yoga for a long time, yeah? So it means, what does that mean? It means that we need a long-term proven strategy for real success in our business. And this is the success that brings about more income and more freedom. So it's not something that you'll do today and tomorrow you make $70,000, okay? It's not like that. You have to be invested in committing to this for the long term. You have to be invested into learning new skills and strategies and a process for doing this. And you have to be invested for supporting your, you know, your students online who will be all over the world. And really, everyone can do this. Everyone can do this, teach yoga online and have another way to really build a sustainable and profitable business. So I have a lot to share about this, okay? I really do. And like I said earlier, I'm really passionate about sharing this. This is what my business model is built on. So as I said, you know, over the coming weeks, I'm going to be sharing more. I'm going to be taking you on a little journey to increase your knowledge about teaching yoga online. And there is a process, there is a framework. The worst thing you can do, guys, is get really excited about this right now. I mean, I want you to get excited about it, but the worst thing you can do is to start creating a course today. Yeah, it's just to jump straight into creating your course. And then once you've finished on it, start promoting it on Instagram. It does not work like that, okay? There are steps that you need to take in order, and processes and a framework that means that you'll do this in the right way, okay? You need to follow this framework so you do it in the right way, in order, so that you do it so you can build your community who are ready for your course, yeah? So you want to build a community who are ready to enroll, and it's a course that they actually want, okay? You want them to be lined up for it when you launch it. So there's stuff that you need to learn to get to that point. How does that sound? Do you guys want to come on a little journey with me over the next few weeks? As all of my lives that I'm going to be doing are going to be focused on this. I'm going to be focusing on teaching yoga online. So bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to pull up my little schedule just to give you a little idea of what's coming up. So next week's live will be on 4 essentials to have in place before you teach yoga online. Okay, so I'm going to share with you 4 essentials to have in place before you teach yoga online. And then after that, I'll be dispelling some myths. Okay, so I'm going to be talking to you, I'm going to be sharing with you about how expert you need to be to teach yoga online. And after that, I will be helping you to decide what type of yoga online course you should create, okay? And then after that, I have a little bit of a surprise, which is going to be happening over a few days. So we'll have like a little bit of a boot camp. So I'm going to get you guys ready for this. And it might be getting you ready for it now to launch a course in 2020. I mean, how incredible would that be to start your learning now in August, because there is a lot to learn with this if we're going to do it right. And as I said, it's a lot of hard work. So you want to make sure that you're getting something after doing all of that hard work, that you actually have the success that you really want with this. So who's coming on this little journey with me over the next few weeks? You know, I love to take you on little journeys and help you and support you with this in your learning. And honestly, you know, I was so happy to see from the immersion that so many of you want to teach yoga online, because, you know, like I said, this is an incredible business model. And I speak from experience, guys. So I'm sharing with you my strategies that I've used to build my business, okay? And it applies. It's all transferable. They're the same strategies, whether it's an online yoga course, or an online course teaching someone to learn how to same strategies, but obviously I'm teaching it to you from a yoga perspective, being a yoga teacher myself. So, okay, any questions for me, guys, before I head off today? And if you're not on my email list, because you want to keep in touch with this, right? You want to make sure that you're in the loop. If you're not on my email list, head over to my website and you can sign up for my business library. There's lots of resources in the business library, lots of checklists and templates and all sorts of things. So head over there to digitalyogaacademy.com and get onto my email list, and then I will be sending reminders out. I'll be setting up events in Facebook on the Digital Yoga Academy page, so you can join the event and keep in the loop. And then, as always, I'll be going live on Instagram and in the Digital Yoga Academy group, and also on the page as well. So join me next week. Let's have a look. Any questions that have come through? You're all saying you're in. That's fantastic. Well done, guys. Well done. I'm in. Excited for this. So excited. Passive income. Yeah, I mean, passive income, the word passive is a funny one because it's not quite passive, right? I'm working day in, day out to get my courses out there, but it does give you more financial freedom. It does give you more time, for sure. Like, I mean, if you compare it to teaching solely in a studio, you're going to have more income and you're going to have more time. But there's definitely a lot of work to be done. So the word passive is never quite passive. I mean, passive just means it's happening in the background, and eventually you could get to that point. You know, you could get to that point. I have my home study courses which bring income into my business, so things like my website course, my email marketing course. I'm not constantly launching them. That's just happening through the content. People are you know, consuming the content. They're signing up for the freebies that I offer, and they're signing up for the challenges, and then they're going on to enroll into the courses. So that's a passive thing. But of course, I create content, so there's always work to be done to keep things flowing, okay? But nevertheless, this is really an incredible vertical that you can add into your yoga business. And hopefully I've inspired you today to really have a good think about this with the reasons that I've shared with you. So thank you everyone for joining me. I'm so happy to be back here in your feed after a little break. But yeah, as always, connect with me. Send me a DM on Instagram if you're watching there, or send me a message on Facebook. Love connecting with you guys. And I will see you all very, very soon. Lots of love. Lots of love, everybody. Take care. Have a great day. Keep sharing. Keep doing what you do.